AWA Golden Gauntlet continues as the Rhodes Dynasty, as they are called, teams up to face the patriarch of the Rhodes family, the American Dream, Dusty, who has had problems with both his sons.
The following contest is a handicap match. Making his way to the ring from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 289 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty
Dusty
Rhodes.
Rhodes, the man who created the Rhodes Dynasty and made it possible for there to be more than one royal family in wrestling, has to take on his two ungrateful
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 452 pounds, Cody Rhodes and Blue Dusty.
The crowd is not enjoying the show that is being put on by the American Nightmare and his brother Goldust. Now I gotta say, normally in a situation like this, I would feel bad for the person that doesn't have a partner. Dusty in this situation. But Dusty asked for this match. I was going to let him choose either Cody or Goldust, one-on-one. You know, the other one barred from ringside. But Dusty said no. He has to take it to both of them. So, I gave him what he wanted. He wanted a 2-on-1 handicap match at Golden Gauntlet to prove that he is the patriarch of the Rhodes Dynasty, if you want to call it that. And now Dusty, in control of his eldest son, Goldust. All of this started with Cody and Dusty, because Dusty eliminated Cody from the 8-man Battle Royal, or rather, you know, Cody eliminated Dusty from that match. Which, in my opinion, you know, it's every man for himself. Cody had every right to do that, but Cody did not need to attack his father first, blaming his eventual loss in that 8-man Battle Royal back at Title Torment to former television champion Sami Zayn for anything. His father he eliminated his father. You know, and Dusty respects that. Now a cover here by Cody and a kick out at 1 by the Dream. The Dream and the Nightmare. Brain Buster. That's going to do a lot of damage to the Dream. But this is where, you know, the Rhodes Dynasty have an advantage. They can tag in and out, keep each other fresh, keep each other prosperous and moving. Whereas Dusty doesn't have that luxury, and right now he's starting to feel it as Goldust now connects with a big splash. And now just disrespectfully just taking it to his father. And now an elbow to the face by the American Nightmare. Cody now back into the ring, and now a disaster kick putting Dusty down. Dusty bleeding at the hands of his own sons. Cody now to the top rope, telling his father to face him. And a missile drop kick off of the top rope. That is not where you want to be if you are the American Dream. And, okay, Dusty reversal now. Dusty with that diving fist patented by the King, Jerry Lawler. Now a big elbow across the heart. And now here's a cover. Here's a cover by Dusty. 2, and wait a minute, and it's broken up by Goldust. If Dusty can keep Cody in the ring for as long as possible, he might be able to actually walk away with a victory here, as long as there's no reversals or anything. And now now an elbow to the back of the head. Cover now by Dusty. He could actually do it. 2, wait a minute, he might actually. Almost getting the job done is Dusty. Big discus shot there by Dusty. Dusty now in full control of his son, taking him behind the woodshed like he promised he would. Now, arm wringer drops Cody face first onto the ground. Dusty just staring at his son, wondering why he had to take it this far. Wait a minute, into the post, shoulder first. Goes the American Nightmare. Now kick to the midsection now, and now went for a drop kick, missed. Went for a atomic drop, and again reversed, and this time connects. Wait a minute, elbow, bionic elbow connecting onto Cody. Cover by Dusty. He might actually pull it off, and he does. Dusty is able to pull it off and right the wrongs of his sons, and and beat the demons that are his sons, and take the demon off his shoulder here at Golden Gauntlet. Cody being defeated here tonight. Dusty defeats his sons in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Big victory for Dusty here. This was devastating for Cody, into that previously, surgically repaired pec. And then this was all she wrote, the 3 elbows followed by the bionic elbow cover, and that's all she wrote for the Rhodes Dynasty. The Patriarch picks up the victory.
Here is your winner, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
The Dream, bloodied, battered, and beaten, but not shaken. And most importantly, victorious here tonight over, as he says it, his bastard sons. What a match it was. That was surely one of the better matches here in the AWA. And now, Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga defend the AWA Tag Team Championships against the Street Profits. And here come your challengers. Are you serious? Obviously, breaking the fourth wall a bit here. The game is glitched a little bit. Obviously, for some reason, the teams don't always enter together. So for that being said, to pick up the pace here, we will skip entrances just to make things a little bit easier on us. I apologize, but not something that we are it's the managers. I know what it is. Yeah. There's one half of the tag team champions, Tonga Loa, and the other half, Tama Tonga. This is all for those beautiful tag team titles currently held by the Bloodline.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall, and is for the AWA World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 492 pounds. And Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
Profits looking to right the wrongs.
Combined weight of 439 pounds. The AWA World Tag Team Champions, Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga, the Bloodline.
The Bloodline defeating the Wyatt Six back at Option A for the World Tag Team titles. Have held them ever since, this being their first defense of those beautiful World Tag Team titles. Will we see new Tag Team champions here tonight? Obviously, we already have the Women's Golden Gauntlet winner, BFAB, not involved in the Women's Golden Gauntlet match where Becky Lynch came out victorious. I'm sure Jacob Fatu, who is at ringside tonight for this match, will be involved in later in tonight's Men's Golden Gauntlet match taking place later on, where the winner of that match will main event night 2 of WrestleFest for the AWA Championship. And now Montez with that standing moonsault. Such athleticism by this half of the Street Profits, and take nothing away from Angelo Dawkins either. He is also very athletic for somebody his size, as is both the Tongans, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, and now nothing athletic about that, just brute force. Now quick cover here, kick out before the count of 1 by Montez Ford, and I believe Solo Sikoa may have just slid something into the ring. Yes, looks to be a baseball bat, and the referee just put it back down in the ring. Okay, I guess. Impressive double team on taps for the Street Profits. They have the tag team champions reeling here. What a shot now. Quick cover on the Tonga Loa. One and a kick out there. Looking to retain the tag titles is the Bloodline. The Bloodline, who actually just won their first set of matches since winning the tag titles last week on AWA TV episode 11. Tama Tonga knocking off Angelo Dawkins and Tonga Loa knocking off Montez Ford in singles action. Of course, this match was brought on by the fact that Angelo Dawkins knocked off Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga was knocked off by none other than Montez Ford, and of course Jacob Fatu getting involved. This is not a lumberjack match. He has no reason to be involved here. And now a springboard moonsault does not connect. And now roll up here, roll up here, roll up here. Could we see new tag champions? Kick out before the count of one by the Bloodlines. Tama Tonga, now the champions. Oh, I was going to say the champions are in control, and not to be. Tag in, here comes Montez Ford. Other than a few very short bursts of short, poorly sustained offense, this match has really been all profits. Now a cover. Here's one and another kick out at one by Tama Tonga. Neckbreaker dropping Montez Ford. Springboard moonsault again, not connecting. Over the top rope, onto the apron is Tama Tonga. His neck hung out over the top rope, and the same fate befalls Tonga Loa. In this tag team title match, the Profits could very well be on their way to walking out tag team champions here tonight. Big suplex by Dawkins. Oh my goodness, just tossing Tama Tonga across the ring. Tonga was going for a tag to tag in. Tonga Loa not able to make it. Now a big boot just dropping Tama Tonga, who is in dire straits here. Really needs to make a tag to his tag team partner. His tag team championship tag team partner. Tonga Loa, of course, multi-time IWGP Junior and Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, is Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. As the G.O.D. Gorillas of Destiny back in New Japan. To the ropes. Back body drop, really has the Profits reeling. Does Tonga Loa, but here comes the speed and power threat. Montez Ford showing it here. However, reversal by one half of the tag team champions. To the corner goes Montez. Tag in. Here comes a double team by the Bloodline. Big shot to the midsection of Montez. Went for some sort of jumping maneuver, did Tama Tonga. Reversed by Montez. Now Montez into the corner now. Roll through. Big move there. Cover by Montez. Quickly broken up, however, by Tongaloa. To the top rope goes Montez. Frog splash does not connect. Knee to the midsection. Over top goes Montez Ford. This is a great tag team title match so far. Really looks like it could be anybody's match here, anybody's titles. Currently held by Tama Tonga and Tongaloa of the Bloodline. Tag into Tongaloa. Here comes another double team. This time, though, planting Montez Ford. Now cover by Tongaloa and the Bloodline. No. I thought that was 3, but kicked out. And now roll up here, wait a minute, roll up 1, kick out by Tongaloa. I thought for sure that Montez Ford was certainly gonna be tapped out there, and it was gonna be, I thought it was a 3. I thought the Prophet's title dreams were gonna be dashed right there. Into the corner goes Tongaloa. That's where he wants to be, but you know, Dawkins is going to have to be really careful here as he sends Tongaloa shoulder first into the turnbuckle. Now getting ahead of steam, knee to the face of one half of the tag team champions. To the rope, and now the big spine buster, sit out, cover now, and again broken up before the count of 1. And now just getting distracted. This is not how you're going to win the tag team titles there, Dawkins. Dawkins needs to focus his attention on Tongaloa if he wants to win those tag team titles. Knee to the face of Tongaloa following the tag, and now Montez to the top rope, I thought he was going to go for the frog splash there. Instead, no, drops down. Instead, doesn't go for anything off the top rope. Waiting for Tongaloa to stand, and now takes down Tama Tonga. Springboard DDT connects. That would have been an opportune time for a cover there, but instead doesn't go for the cover. Tag into Dawkins. Drop toe hold. Elbow to the back of Tongaloa. Big shot there, and now championship caliber, and again Dawkins is letting himself get distracted with Jacob Batu, and now a count of 2 begun by the referee, and Loa hasn't even stirred. Oh, now he's starting to stir. I'm sure the Bloodline will be happy to take a count out victory to keep their tag team titles. Big move by the Profits there. Cover now by the Profits. Are they going to walk away the tag team champions? We have new tag team champions. We have new AWA World Tag Team Champions in the Street Profits. new tag team champions. The Street Profits defeat the Bloodline in a absolute blockbuster. What a match. To steal a quote from good old JR, an absolute slobber knocker. I thought they had it right here. I really thought this was 3. I really did. There's 1, 2, and I thought that was a 3. I did not think Montez was going to kick out of that, and if it wasn't for Tama Tonga, this match would have been over right there. 2, and there, the moment where we crown new tag team champions. The Profits getting all the smoke they can handle and walking away. New World Tag Team Champions. And that word describes that match to a T. Absolutely amazing. And now it is time for Seth Rollins to defend the Option A briefcase against Kevin Owens. Here comes the current holder of the men's Option A briefcase. The revolutionary, the visionary, the architect, Seth freaking Rollins. Option A.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking
Rollins defending his Option A briefcase. Keep in mind, though, keep this in mind. Gunther and LA Knight are sure to batter each other later tonight in our main event for the AWA Championship. Either one of these men could be standing by and just let it happen.
And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin
Owens. This match is brought on because Owens believes that Rollins is the reason he's not the holder of the Option A briefcase. And to a certain extent, truthfully, to a certain extent, Owens is right. If it wasn't for Rollins throwing him off the ladder back at Option A, Kevin Owens could very well be the Option A briefcase holder. However, this match is also brought on following the pre-match assault levied onto Seth Rollins by Kevin Owens. Not to mention the mid-match assault launched on Kevin Owens by Seth Rollins in a match against Braun Breaker that Kevin Owens had. Seth and Kevin Owens returned the favor. Another pre-match assault against Seth Rollins in a match against Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is kind of the unwritten or the unspoken quantity of this. Now a quick submission by Rollins. These two workhorse competitors two superstars with the best work rates in the AWA by far, bar none. Now a cheat shot by Kevin Owens. Owens has said on multiple occasions, should he win this briefcase here tonight, he might cash in tonight on the winner of the LA Knight Gunther AWA Championship main event. And what a development that would be. Of course, not everything is greener on the other side. Not all the grass is greener on the other side. So that's one thing that a lot of people are not paying attention to, is the announcement that is to come later tonight following that match with the bump in the road to WrestleFest, a road that we are quickly moving down here. And the road to WrestleFest begins tonight. Wait a minute now, a pedigree connecting out of nowhere by Rollins. Cover here to retain his briefcase. And Rollins almost had Owens down there for the count. Oh, wait a minute, Rollins now going for the stomp, and he connects. Rollins connects with the stomp. Owens could be defeated just that quickly, retaining his briefcase. Rollins retaining the Option A briefcase, making quick work of the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Rollins making quick work of the prize fighter here tonight. I gotta say, I'm a little surprised. I was not expecting that out of Kevin Owens. I was expecting much more of a fight to be put up. I was expecting a lot more of a hard-fought match, but, victory nonetheless, and Rollins retains his briefcase. And could we see Rollins cash in here tonight? That remains to be seen. Now, where will we kick off AWA Golden Gauntlet Part 3? Well, we kick off AWA Golden Gauntlet Part 3 with the AWA United States Championship on the line. AJ Styles, Eddie Guerrero, U.S. title. It's going to be a slobber knocker. JR, you're going to be greatly missed when you go. Friends, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we will see you AWA Golden Gauntlet Part 3.